Mukam karoti vachalam panghum langhayate grim yatkrupa tamaham vande paramananda madhavam. Sairam, everyone. I know it's not easy to sit through so many noble thoughts hitting us at the same time for many long hours. So the topic today is faith and devotion that's been given to me. I think in the previous, either the question and answers or in one of the sessions, I said that without faith we cannot do anything. Without faith, for me, that this microphone is going to work so that you can all hear, I cannot speak. Well, maybe I can because I'm a kindergarten teacher. But we have to have faith in everything. And this is the very seed. One beautiful thing that Swami told me when I was started my Balavikas classes when I was young. He said, faith cannot be given by anybody. Faith is already within you, and that is the grace of God. If you have the grace of God, you have faith. That is not something somebody can put into your heart. But the faith that is already there in your heart will sprout and take a little small root will grow. The leaves will come out just like when you do your sprouts at home. That little seed or that little seedling, it becomes our job to protect it, Swami said. So, the seed of faith is already within you, but when it sprouts, it will sprout because of some good karma that you have done, it will sprout. And when it sprouts, what do you have to do? You have to put a fence around it of satsanga. Because when the sapling is still very young, the goats and sheep and cows and all will come and eat it. So all the negative thoughts and other things that may come will shake that little tiny sapling of faith. So you have to put a fence around it. Then you have to water it with namasmarana. That is thinking and hearing about His glory, the Lord's glory. And the sapling will start growing with this fence of good company, the water of namasmarana. And finally, it is not enough just to do the namasmarana, just to have the good company. You know, when you want a nice fruit tree to grow in your garden, you have to fertilize it. The fertilize it is, you have to get your hands dirty. Even if you put on your gloves, I know I do a little bit of gardening at home. You have to dig the garden, you have to dig the dirt, you have to put the manure in or the fertilizer in, and it doesn't particularly smell very good sometimes. You're tired, you don't want to touch it, but you will do it. And that, Swami says, whether it is difficult, hard, that is the practice of the teachings. So you need all three. You need the water of namasmarana, you need the fence of satsang, you need the hard work of digging the soil before you put that plant, that sapling, and then that sapling will grow. That seed of faith God has inserted in you already because of His grace, because of the good karmas that you have done, and it will grow to bear fruit. And that fruit may be to see Swami, as we have all seen. At least we have heard of Him. At least we have heard others people speak of Him. If nothing, we have seen a video of Him. We have done many good karmas. I thought today that I would share a few instances. I'm thinking as I stand here, I know that I gave you the 9 points of conduct that Swami gave. You know, gratitude leading to humility, humility leading to egolessness, egolessness leading to love. We went through that whole thing. And as I was sitting there listening to my husband, you heard him. He is the one person in my life. I can tell as many stories as I want to, as many number of people as I want to, but he will bring me back and say, are you practicing? And then only I am interested to know about your story, whatever it is. So he has been in a way for me a guiding. It's a serious thing but ultimately the digging of the soil has to be done. However beautifully you may have sprouted that seed, if you just throw it somewhere in your garden, it will not grow. You have to make a little hole, you have to plant it, you have to put the fertilizer, you have to water it, you have to fence it. Especially for me in Maryland, all the deer ate my roses. I must say I'm very unhappy with the deer. They just ate all my roses. Last spring when I went back from India, And I was like, what is this deer eating everything? I'm going to... Somebody told me, spray it with rasam powder and water. I said, okay, I'm not going to do that, because look at that Bhishma landing on that arrows, for throwing that snake in the bushes. So I'm not going to put rasam powder, but I am still wondering what to do this year. So that has to be protected, and you need the hard work of the sadhana, of the messages, and actually putting it into practice. But as I was thinking, I have known, it has been my greatest good fortune to see some of the most wonderful devotees of Swami in my life over the past 60 years in Prashanti Nilayam in Bangalore, who were not people with great knowledge, who were not people who had attended many study circles, who were not people who were scholars or highly educated, but they were pious people. They believed in God, and they believed that one must lead a good and dharmic life and continue in this samsara as dharmically as their duties were given to them and complete it properly. They were not very educated, but they had somehow, because of their good karmas, they had come to Swami. And Swami always says, it is even easy to get the Lord, but it is difficult to meet good devotees. To meet good devotees, you must have done some good punya for that. So I thought, as I was sitting there today, I was thinking of some of these good devotees, because I was thinking, as I looked at the program, that my talk is on faith and devotion. Who can I think of who really showed me what is faith and devotion? And I know I may be repeating, and I think Brother Yogan also said, Sister Geeta, many people asked you to please speak about this, and I said, if at all it comes out, I'll speak about it. But I was thinking, who in my life that I saw this particular faith and devotion that could draw the Lord to them? We can go to the Lord, but He has to look at us. He is my aunt, my old aunt, actually my mother's aunt. She once told Swami came to her, she was very old. This is the same aunt I'm going to talk about in 1 minute. That aunt was almost, blind, and she was old. She was in her 80s or 90s, and she was sitting in Vrindavan. She came from Puttaparthi. Her education was 2nd grade. But she was the most wonderful. She could tell the greatest wisdom in one line because of hearing Swami. And she was sitting there, and I was sitting next to her, and Swami came and said, "Oh, when did you come? How are you?" He asked her. I said, "Swami," she said, "Swami, with your grace, I am doing okay, Swami. At my age," she must have been 89, 90. He said, "Savitraka, did you see the hostel? Did you see the college in Vrindavan?" Swami had just built that hostel for the college students. "Did you see the college hostel? Did you see the building?" She said, "I have seen you. Now my eyes are not good enough to see anything. But I have seen you. What more do my eyes want?" She said. No, he said, "See, my students are all staying there." And she talked. And then as Swami finished talking to her, he had come for darshan. He started to walk away. She had such freedom. She was the wife of the priest of the Shiva temple in Puttaparthi. That Swami used to go to her house to eat, because his own family was cooking non-vegetarian in his younger days. So he used to go to her house to eat. So he started to walk away, and she used to call Swami as Sathya. So he says, "Sathya, Raikda." She said, "Come here." Swami is going for the... Swami said, "Shoo. What?" Because in front of everybody loudly, "Come here." She could not see very well. She held on to his hand and said, "See, today you have become a big man. You are building all these buildings, but you are going away, me, an old woman, without giving me pada namaskar." You see the relationship. On one hand, she is like a mother. She is saying, "Sathya, come here." But when he comes, she says, "You are going away without giving me pada namaskar." She recognizes that he is divine. He take pada namaskar. And she walked away. And few days after this particular incident, she passed away. And I was very struck by her relationship with Swami, which was a mother which had recognized his divinity. This is the aunt who gave me the greatest experience of my life, I think, when I was a child. She was in Puttaparthi. She developed cataract in her eyes. She was my mother's aunt, actually. So when we went to Puttaparthi, Swami told my father, Padmanabh, you take, her name was Savitramma, you take her with you to Bangalore, because there was no, even the general hospital was in its very young stage. There were no eye doctors or eye surgeons there. He said, you take Savitramma to Bangalore and make sure that she has her eyes tested. She's not, but she was still at that time in her maybe late 50s. So she came and we brought her home with us, and my father knew many doctors in Bangalore, took her there, and Swami, before we left, gave her some vibhuti, materialized some vibhuti. We took her with us. She was widowed by then. And when we took her, the doctor looked at her and said, it is just a mature cataract. She just needs, it's a very simple surgery, and he fixed a date for the surgery. So we came back. My father was quite a busy doctor. So my father also agreed to some particular date that was comfortable for him also and my mother to take her. When we came home, my father said, Atta, Auntie, this doctor has fixed such and such a date. We will do that. So she said, oh, that's all very fine. When are we going to Puttaparthi? So my father said, no, we are not going to Puttaparthi because it is just within 8 or 9 days time frame. We are not going. I have fixed the date. She said, I am not doing any surgery without any going to Puttaparthi. I already told you how difficult the journey is to Puttaparthi. By that time, father had a car, the roads had been made, but yet it took many hours to get to Puttaparthi, to go to Penukonda in the car. From Penukonda to Puttaparthi, even though there was a bullock cart road and we drove the car, it would take only some 27 kilometers. It used to take a very long time. So my father, very busy man, in just a few days the surgery is there. We had just come back from Puttaparthi. Swami had sent her saying, so he said, Swami himself has sent you, given you permission to have the surgery. He said, get your eyes checked out. So she, you see her second grade lady who hardly has much education. He said, go and show the doctor. Now I cannot have the surgery without his permission and all that. So this discussion went between her and she said, I don't believe this. This doctor will take away whatever vision I have. This was her faith. Without him telling me to get the surgery done, I am not getting, you have to take me. My father little bit got impatient with her. He said, I am not taking you. This is all ridiculous. Who will take you? She said, no, that Vibhuti Swami. He said, he has given you Vibhuti when we came. So she said, no, I ate all the Vibhuti. I don't have any Vibhuti for the surgery. So because, why did you eat the Vibhuti before you? He said, I wanted the doctor to see my eye properly, so I ate the Vibhuti. So this, my father said, I can't do anything about all that. All of us have some materialized Vibhuti. You can do something, he said. And that evening, he had some meeting that both my parents had to go. So my parents went away in the evening and she was sitting in the living room of my father's house. I was 8. This is my first experience of a different kind. I had seen Swami from birth. I have seen him materialize even a live monkey. I have seen everything. Yet this particular experience went straight to my heart. He was sitting there in the living room. And she started to complain about my parents. Oh, these young people of these days, they have no respect. Same complaint even now we are having after so many years. Young people have no respect for these elders. I want to go back to Puttaparthi. Your father is... So I was very happy because I am a 7-year-old kid and she's telling my parents off. So I was enjoying the complaints about my parents. So I was just listening, said, this is not taking me, see your father is not, I am dependent on them, he is not taking me to Puttaparthi, I don't have any Vibhuti, the doctor will damage my eyes, I am 100% sure of it, without Swami's Vibhuti, how can I, all this she's talking. Landline in those days, no cell phone, the phone rang. So I went and picked up in the living room, in those days in India, in the living room, one phone we used to have. I went and picked up and in the phone they said, trunk call. Long distance calls in India were called trunk call. Trunk call from Bukkapatnam. So I was a small child, 7 years, 8 years. hello, I'm saying, because I couldn't quite understand the Telugu in which they spoke. Hello, and suddenly Swami's voice came. Hello, he said. Swami's voice I recognized. Geeta Mohan, he said. Are you Geeta Mohan? He said. Yes, Swami. I started to shake a little bit. Why Swami's phone call is coming? Yes, Swami, Geeta. Swami said, old woman complaining? Here. So, I know even at that age I cannot say yes. I kept quiet. You call her and give her the phone. So I put, auntie, Swami is calling Swamika. She came very comfortably from the sofa to the phone there. Hello, she said. From Bangalore to Puttaparthi, without the phone, Swami should hear. So loudly, hello, because she doesn't know how to use the phone and all. Village lady. Hello. Then Swami said, oh, yemappa nuva. She says, oh, is that you? She's saying in the phone. So Swami said, yes, this is Swami. Then immediately she launched into it. This doctor is telling I have to get some surgery done. I believe he is going to cut my eye and all that. I don't have any vibhuti. This Padmanabh business not bring. Whatever complaint she told me, she told him. Then Swami listened, I think, in the phone. I'm just standing. Oh my God, she's telling everything to Swami now, And then, after that, whatever Swami said, you don't worry or something, Swami must have told her, don't worry, I will be there with you. Don't worry. So she is telling in return, I'm only hearing one side. He is saying, oh, it is very easy for you sitting there in Puttaparthi to tell me, don't worry, but I ate all the vibhuti you gave me. I have no vibhuti. And some you have given vibhuti to Padmanabh and Kamalama. I don't know why you gave them. I don't want to eat that vibhuti and get some other problem. So I want my own vibhuti, I don't know, whatever she said. Then she called me and said, he wants to talk to you. So I take the phone and I say, hello. And Swami said, hey, Geeta Ma, on the coffee table, in our living room. Swami knows our living room. He has come many times. Newspaper unda? He said, do you have the newspaper on the coffee? Oh, Swami, there's newspaper, Deccan Herald. The newspaper is there. Yes, Swami. Tiskara po. He said, go and bring it. I brought it. Phone pette dan mida. He said, keep the phone on the newspaper. I keep the phone on the newspaper. And through, those old phones, you will have seen that black phone with the receiver. Suddenly, whoosh, I hear one sound. And through the bottom of the phone, I've kept the phone upside down on the newspaper. And there is a big, huge mound of vibhuti on the newspaper. I am watching with shock, you can imagine. By this time my voice is, hello? The Swami is saying, Vachinda, did you get it? The Lord who has sent it, does he not know that? Swami, vibhuti on the newspaper. You fold it nicely, give it to the old one, Muslamai give it to the old woman. Oh, okay, Swami. Padmanabh Kamalam led kada, Padmanabh and Kamalama are not there. It's okay. You tell them Swami called. Swami Ashirvadalu unnai. Swami's Ashirvadam is there for them, for all of you at home. You tell her, I've told her to have the surgery. You tell your parents. You pack it up nicely. Good girl, Bangaru, he said. Put the phone. You can imagine, this. Auntie, phone lo. Vibhuti vachindi, so auntie, Vibhuti has come to. Oh, inken chestad anta dooram unte, she says. What else will he do? He is so far away. He has to send it. Look at her self-confidence. That is self-confidence. In your faith. That's why Swami said, have self-confidence, but have faith in your self-confidence. She was 100% sure that he will aid her. He said, what else will he do? He is so far away. He has to send the vibhuti somehow. Your father is not taking me, so he is sending it. So packed up everything. You can imagine 9 p.m. my parents came. Oh my goodness. For 10 days I was a heroine in my house. All the relatives came. Hey, what happened? I say, what happened? Happily, just like I'm telling the same story over and over. Because forget about Swami Center. I was the heroine who had received the vibhuti, packed it up, gave it. She went through the surgery. She never gave any credit to the doctor. Because of the vibhuti, that fellow's buddhi worked. She gave the vibhuti to the doctor also. She said, you eat some vibhuti and do my surgery afterward. So this Vibhuti gave the doctor also buddhi. He has done, finished surgery. 10, 15 days, you can imagine. She stayed with us till she recovered. Took her back. She told Swami also, oh, very good, Appa. You have sent me the Vibhuti. Everything is over. But, so this happened. I must have been 7.5 or 8 years old. For me, Swami was a part of my life. He was my father, he was my mother, he was my friend. It was such a trivial things we ask. Like Swami used to say, you will come with me to the Kalpa Vriksha and ask for coffee powder. What is this Kalpa Vriksha? Wish fulfilling tree. You don't know what to ask. Like that, when we were children, I remember once, Swami, after the bhajans were over, everybody used to give prasadam. And Swami used to be in our house, and Swami sometimes used to materialize either sugar candy, kalsakra, what we call sugar candy, hard sugar. He used to materialize this and that, sometimes some chocolate. For a regular period of time, he used to materialize one green colored hard candy called Paris peppermint. I don't know why it was called Paris, maybe it came from Paris. I don't know. He used to make. I remember so clearly, when it was so boring, every time you are giving only Paris peppermint from Sai stores. Because we used to call whatever Swami materialized as Sai stores. So all the time your Sai stores has only Paris peppermint. Why can't you give us some Cadbury or some nice chocolate from it? So for a while he used to, we didn't know what to ask. This particular incident, after the fun of being the heroine went away, it came to my mind, what is it about this lady that this happened? This Mahima, this thing happened. And I started to think, that what is the faith of this lady? And what is the bhakti, devotion of this lady? That she can make the Lord 100 miles away to go in a bullock cart, go across the Chitravati river, go in a bullock cart, go to Bukkapatnam, go to the post office where it had one telephone and call her. Because I know, we have gone to Prashanti Nilayam hundreds of times. I know what the journey is, I explained to you. For Swami to come to call her, he has crossed the river, he has taken a bullock cart, he has come to the post office, and he had made a phone call for this old 65-year helpless dependent lady on someone else. Why? The faith and her devotion could not make him sit in Prashanti Nilayam. He crossed the sands and he came. So these are the two wings, as they said in my topic. If we want him to come to us, we can go and look at the sun, but the sun has to come into our heart, the light has to come into our heart. We have to develop these two wings of Shireddha and Bhakti. So these two qualities, if we want to have him respond with great intensity, we have to develop. Along with the Shireddha and devotion, this was as a young child I learned. Another devotee that I saw in the same way, for whose Shraddha, sincerity, that Swami responded. There was one old lady in Prashanti Nilayam again. She was not related to me in any way. For whatever difficult circumstances, all of her property were taken away by her children. And she was staying in Puttaparthi. Nothing. Every year for Navaratri, for Navaratri and birthday, Swami used to give her 2 saris. That is it. 2 saris she will take, she will wear that. How did she stay in Puttaparthi? She used to sell peanuts to everyone. 5 paisa in those days for the peanuts. And with that money, she used to buy some vegetables, cook. Whoever was there, any one of us was there. But she had a lot of pride. She will not take like that from us. She said, no, I have strength, whatever work I can do. Swami, to test her, said, if you want to stay here, you can stay here in Puttaparthi. Because she has no house, nobody, they've thrown her out of the house. You can stay here, but you cannot stay here simply doing nothing. You have to do something. You cannot come to Puttaparthi and just sit here in Prasanthi Nilayam just enjoying bhajans and going. So, you do some work here. You see, you have to have the intelligence also. You have to have the bhakti also. So she said, okay, Swami, I don't know anything. I don't have a kitchen to cook for you. All these devotees are cooking for you. I don't have money to buy vegetables and give them so that they can cook food for you. I don't have anything, Swami. But I will draw the water in the well for your bath. And when you finish your food, I will wash all the dishes for you, Swami. Every day I will wash. That work I can do. I can bring the water from the well for your bath. Because in those days we had to draw the water from the well. That well is near that main Gopuram we have. When you all go to Prasanthi Nilayam in December, please see that big Gopuram where Rama and Hanuman is there. There were two wells there. As children, we used to draw water and water the jasmine plants where now stands East Prasanthi. There used to be jasmine plants. I will do. Okay, you do. But look how bright this lady, every meal after breakfast, she is there in the dining room. As soon as Swami finishes eating, Swami says, Konama, I am finished. She will take the plate. But you see what Swami used to just eat hardly 1 or 2 spoons. Yesterday somebody was talking about calories of Swami eating. Swami will say, Konama, that's all, I have finished eating. You take the food and you eat. So all the nice breakfast that was cooked by all these devotees for Swami was given to her. She enjoyed the breakfast. Lunchtime, then she will wash the dishes. Lunchtime, same thing. Dinner, she used to do. Early morning, 3 a.m., she used to get up and she used to draw the water, boil the water in a big cauldron, for Swami, hot water. Carry the hot water for Swami's room. That was her job. For years I have watched her. 1 year, when I was in high school, my father, my parents and my brother and I, we went to Prasanthi Nilayam. Bhajan was going on and the evening bhajan, it ended around 5:30, 6 o'clock or something. I still have this like a video in my mind. So, Swami suddenly came. Excuse me. Swami suddenly came and he said, Padmanabh, he called my father. Thank you. Padmanabh, he called my father and he said, Konama is not feeling very well. You immediately take her to Bangalore to the doctor there. So my father said, now Swami, he said, yes, you go now, you take her, she's quite sick. You take her now. This was after morning bhajan actually, not evening bhajan, 10:30. You take her. So my father quickly, where that Ganesha is there now in Prasanthi Nilayam, there was no Ganesha. We used to park our car there. So he said, you take her and go immediately, he said. Then my father said, okay, we came to my mother's, that room. There were 8 rooms where South Prasanthi is there. One of the rooms being ours, where we used to say. My father came to tell my mother, I have to take Konamma, you also come. I was also there, my brother was also. I believe she is very sick. He is just telling, I remember Swami coming down from inside the mandir to the side gate where the ladies enter. He came from there holding a black bag and he said, no Padmanabh, I will also come with you. She will not survive the journey otherwise. So I remember Swami coming with a black bag and Swami is coming, my father is there, Konamma is there. So Swami said, you bring Geeta Ma with you. Let Kamalamma and Jagadish, that is my brother, let them come in the bus. We will go. So here in the car, my father is driving. Swami is sitting in the passenger seat in the front. Normally, we always take Swami in the back seat. Myself and Konamma, that elderly lady, Konamma Auntie, in the back seat. We go to pick her up. She is literally, you can see, she is crying in pain. We don't know. Swami said, come, let us go. So, small car. She is lying down. When she sees Swami, she doesn't want to lie down. Elderly lady, no, Swami, no ravadappa, no rav, don't come. How can I sit in the car like this? You simply come, Konamma, he said. So we left Puttaparthi. My mother said, I will immediately take the bullock cart and all that. We'll come to Bangalore. 4 of us. We left. You can imagine 27 kilometers, all rocky road. There is just a bullock cart track actually. Every time the car will go up on the stone, come down on the stone, all these potholes. And every time the woman is in pain, and she doesn't want to disturb Swami. She says, "Yo, Sairama." She'll say, "Yo, Sairama." And Swami will turn around, materialize Vibhuti, "Konama, inkem vachesnam. Konama, we are almost there." "Where are we almost there? It's going to take 7 hours. He put some vibhuti, eat some vibhuti like this. We are going and we are going. "Swami, you have not had lunch, Swami. I am disturbing you." "Swami, yes, simply you lie down and don't talk unnecessarily," Swami is telling her. So we went up and down in these potholes with this. And then in those little creeks of that Chitravati river, it has just rained. Small rivulets have formed. The car is going all dirt. And the car got the back wheel stuck. Usually this has happened many times. My brother is there, my mother is there. We push the car, my father will accelerate, the car goes. Who is there now? Only my father and Swami and we two. I am young girl, she is in the back, is sitting there. And my father is saying, "Swami, 1 minute, Swami, I will try." Swami says, "How you are going to push Padmanabh?" You can imagine this Lord gets out of the car, puts his robe up. He goes, "My father, Swami, how will you push the car? Swami, push the car, Swami." See our ignorance even after seeing him. He has lifted the Govardhanagiri. What is a standard Super 10 car? One push. Oh, the car went forward. One more creak. Again the car. He gets up. Po. He is telling the car, "Po, go." Car goes up and down. Fourth rivulet, we are all looking at Swami, "Get down and push." See, this is how we devotees are. We want to take it easy. So third or time after it, so fourth time we are not even thinking. We are saying, "Why are you sitting in the car? Swami, push the car. For you it is easy." We want him to make everything easy. So he pushed. We came to Penukonda. Swami stopped and had in that small, I don't know what to call it, like a hole in the wall place where he had some coffee. My father got dosa from some place for Swami because he has left without eating. We left Penukonda. We arrived in Bangalore there is a place in Bangalore we call Double Road. There was Dr. Kalappa nursing home. Dr. Kalappa was a Kurgi doctor. He was a general surgeon. He used to come to Swami, very devoted man. Can you imagine, on a Saturday evening at 7 p.m., we have left at 10:30. We arrive with Swami in the front seat, myself in the back seat with this sick lady. Swami said, "You go to Kalappa nursing home, Padmanabh." So we come there, knock on the door. Swami is standing. My father, poor Kalappa, Dr. Kalappa opens. He sees Swami in front of his doorstep. "Oh, yo, Swami," in Kannada he says, "Banni, Swami, why have you come?" He had a very nice, what we call in India like a nursing home, which does not mean for elders. It's a regular hospital. He had some 30 bed or 40 bed small hospital. His house was in the back, the hospital was in the front. So we went to the back, opened. "Kalappa, I have brought one of my devotees. Can you see her? She is not well." So yes, Swami, we took her, the ward boys or somebody came, they took her in a stretcher, put her there, he examined her. He came up and said, "Swami, I don't know, she's still alive, but her appendix has burst many hours ago, Swami, she requires surgery." Swami said, do surgery. He said, "Swami, my anesthesia, Saturday night, anesthesiologist is not here, Swami, no cell phone, no beeper, nothing. I have to call him, Swami." Swami I remember, so he just laughed. "You are anesthesiologist in some club. Even if you find him, he will not be in a shape to come and give any anesthesia." You can understand in what shape. He won't be able to come and give any anesthesia. "Swami, I cannot do the surgery without anesthesia." "You come." Swami goes in the OT, materializes. We are all looking. Can you imagine? This is India. We are looking inside the OT. Materializes Vibhuti, puts it on Konama, said, "Konama, open your mouth." Put it in her mouth. "Konama, go to sleep." Oh, fine, gone. Finish. Swami says, Kalappa, you do the nursing home, the surgery. You can imagine poor Kalappa, how much of faith and self-confidence he requires. He's a doctor, intelligent man. He has to believe his faith in Swami to open somebody else's body based on the vibhuti put into her mouth and telling her to sleep. So, there's so many levels of faith, Shraddha and Bhakti. He said, okay. Then we are sitting outside. This Dr. Kalappa is inside. My father, myself, I can remember that waiting room, hard benches. My father said, Swami, you have not eaten since morning. Let us go to the house or something. Swami, Kalappa will look after her well. Once the surgery is over, they will put her in the recovery ward. Swami said, you see the beauty of this Lord. He said, no, Padmanabh, I can go. Nothing will happen. She will be okay. Kalappa is a good doctor. But Konamma, she's from a village. She has never seen a hospital. She has never seen a hospital. All those lights, everything. She has come with her faith for me. I have made her sleep now. When she wakes up and sees the doctor in blue thing, wearing a mask, all these big lights, she will get very scared. I am the only familiar face. When she opens her eyes, if I am there, she will be okay. Let them finish. 2 hours Swami sat in that hard bench, waiting for the surgery to be opened. Dr. Kalappa comes, Swami, surgery is... Now he doesn't know that lady has to wake up based on the vibhuti. Swami, surgery is over, that lady is still sleeping. Come. Swami goes again. Konamma, aipoyindile. It's over, you wake up. Wake up. She opens Sairama. She says, Sairama is here. They will make you sleep in the room. I will go to Padmanabh's house and I will see you tomorrow. You go to sleep nicely, he says. Comes out. My father, myself, we take Swami to our house. Because by this time it's 10:30 or something in the night. We come, my father, an Indian gentleman of those years of 60s, he only knows where the kitchen when he made the plan to build the house. After that, he does not know where the kitchen is. Kamalu, bring coffee. The coffee will come from the kitchen in that direction. Kamalu, bring food. The food will come. Now, we are taking this Bhagawan, the Lord of the universe, to our house. No food since morning. We go there. No food. By 10:30, even the restaurants are closed. Swami, I will go and get some tender coconut. So Swami said, why? You are coming to your house. We can make some rice and rasam. My father doesn't know where is the rice, where is the sambar pot. And I am some 10 years old. I don't know anything. So I said, he asked me, do you know? No, Swami, I have not cooked in my life. My father, Padmanabh came here. He doesn't know anything. Padmanabh. Swami comes in the kitchen. Come, I will make you both rice and rasam. We can all eat. Can you believe pepper rasam? Swami made. Where is pepper? Where is rasam powder? Where? He made the rice. See, Padmanabh, I know how I am self-sufficient. I can look after my... You don't know? Made rice and rasam. Fed us. Fed himself. So, went to sleep also in the house. By the time my mother, remember that journey, that bullock cart journey, she arrived at 3 or 4 in the morning. She knows what has happened. She did not think Swami will come to our house. She thought after this Konamma business, she will go to Vrindavan. But he has come to us. She comes in the morning. She says, oh, Swami is staying here. What did you feed him? You know, really typical lady hostess. What did you feed him? My father said, I don't know where your rice is. Swami only made her. She's whispering fight is going on. See, I told you so many times, at least in the kitchen you should know where is the rice, whether you don't know anything, all the should. By that time Swami came out. Order your husband and wife nicely, talking very nicely. Oh, Swami, you have to forgive Swami. He doesn't know anything. Do you have to tell me that? I already know that. Finish, she made some coffee for Swami, everything. Then Swami said, let us go to see Konamma. We will give her some coffee. Then Padmanabh, you drop me to Vrindavan. Rama Brahmam will be wondering. Because by that time, somehow the news from Prashanti Nilayam has come. Swami has left Prashanti Nilayam, not come to Vrindavan. Where did he go? He will be very worried. Rama Brahmam. So we go the next day. Swami gives coffee. And Swami was dropped to Vrindavan. Konamma came to our house. She rested for 1 month in our house. After 1 month, Swami came again in our car to bring Konamma back to Prashanti. So I was this girl. It didn't make sense to me. I'm sure for all of you also sitting here. I said, Swami, what is all this, Swami? No, what is your problem? What question? You are materializing the vibhuti, putting anesthesia. You are making her sleep. You are coming and why didn't you just cure her in Prashanti Nilayam? What is this drama to bring her here? Take her. I don't understand, sir. He said, you don't understand. She has to go through whatever suitcase she has brought. But I have to show her the gratitude for the amount of dishes she has washed for me, the amount of water she has drawn from the well, and the amount of water she has boiled for me for my bath. How else will I show the gratitude? Gratitude. This woman who has no education, no food, no clothes, she is dependent on me. But she has looked after my daily needs. How else will I show her my gratitude? Because Bangaru, she has Shraddha in her work and Bhakti in her heart. 2 wings to carry us towards Him. Tell me the time, I don't. Finish? So 2 people in my life I saw who carried their Shraddha Bhakti as their wings. But on that bird sat the Lord in their heart. On that bird of Shraddha and Bhakti, with those 2 wings, the Lord was in command, like Vishnu sits on Garuda. He sat there. So one last thing to tell you in 1 minute. When I had my 2 sons, since I had seen this, Swami said, you bring them in the 3rd month, I will name them. So I took these children for Namakaranam by Swami to Prashanti Nilayam. He called me into the room and blessed them, gave them their names, Arun, Varun. He said, both are required, light and water. Both are required on this earth. Bring them up like that. He said, you have brought me 2 boys, 2 children. For me you have brought them. What do you want in return? See, when we have our children, we have to give them to Him. What do you want? I don't want anything, Swami. No, what do you want? Ask. 2 boys you have brought. Swami, because I had seen this. Swami had told me about, I want you to grant them Shraddha and Bhakti, Swami. These 2 children, please bless them that they will always have Shraddha and Bhakti. I still hear the voice, Anta Sulabhama. Is it so easy? I don't know, Swami, but you must bless them. I can bless them if you can bring them up the way I tell you to bring them up. Whatever you tell me, I will do, Swami. But I want them to get Shraddha and Bhakti like Konamma, like Savitraka. I want them to get Swami. So you know what Swami said? Okay, then your children are given to you. You have to treat them like your neighbor's jewels. You know, why can't you tell me straightforward what it is? What is this neighbor's jewels? I don't understand, Swami, what is neighbor's jewels? So he said, see, if you are going to a wedding and you forgot to bring, Swami knows all our problems. You forgot to bring your diamond necklace from the locker. But you have to go to this very important wedding. What will you do? You have a very close friend. And she'll say, don't worry. I say, my necklace is here. You can take it today and give it back to me after the wedding. She says, just be careful. You take it. It is from my wedding. She's a very close friend. So you take her diamond necklace and you will put it on. But you will be very careful. Because even if you lose your own necklace, your husband will shout at you, it is okay. After some days, it will become okay. But when you have borrowed somebody else's jewelry, you have to take care of it more carefully. Because if you even buy her a new one because you lost. She will say, oh, my diamonds were bigger, she will say. So you have to look after it very carefully. And then you will wear it. Everybody in the wedding will say, oh, what a beautiful necklace, Geeta. You'll say, yes, thank you. Will you say it's my neighbor's jewelry? You won't tell. You will just say, yes, thank you, neighbor's jewelry. Wear it. When you come back, you have to return it to her the next day. Will you cry? Oh, I have to return. No. Because from the beginning, you know that it was never your jewelry to keep. You have to return it to the neighbor. So you looked after it carefully as long as it was in your responsibility to look after. You enjoyed it when everybody praised you. You enjoyed the jewelry. But at the end of the day, you have to return. That is how the children are. God has given them to you. Bring them up with love and respect, with values and love for God. Bring them up carefully because He has trusted His children to you. And when they are older and they have to leave the house and go away, develop the detachment because know that they were never yours to keep forever. They have to go. Neighbors' jewels. You bring them up like that. Shraddha Bhakti chesthanle. Bring them up so nicely. I'll give them Shraddha Bhakti. Finished. So, I'm going to end. 1 minute, Brother Mahesh. You are all going in December to celebrate Swami's birthday. I have to say this because we are all celebrating the 100th birthday. How wonderful that we have come to know him, this avatar, that has done so much. When he celebrated his 40th birthday, majority of you are not born, but I was born. 40th birthday, all my cousins and I said, we have to give Swami a birthday gift. You are all planning, no? We have to take musical program, what can we do, how can we do, like that. In our days, he said, what can I? Swami was celebrating where Purna Chandra Hall is there, in one big shed with zinc sheets with one light hanging. Dark it used to be. This Swami is sitting and all the time fanning himself in the heat of Navaratri and Shivaratri and all these festivals. So, let us, all of us youngsters, we want to take a birthday gift for the birthday boy, 40 years old. Let us buy a pedestal fan for Swami. He will. So all of us girls, we have a custom in Karnataka. We get money, the daughters of the family for Gauri festival, the day before Ganesha festival, we all get some money for Gauri festival. So we all got money. So we told all our boy cousins, hey, give us nice money this time because brothers have to give, like Rakhi. So you all give nice money to us, we'll buy a pedestal fan. So all the brothers gave, cousin brothers gave, everybody gave. We collected some money, bought a pedestal fan and took that pedestal fan in this steam train, narrow gauge, bullock cart, bus, everything. We went through, crossed the Chitravati and poor thing, we told all the boy cousins, hey, look after it properly because they have to lift it. We have covered it with a white bed sheet so that it doesn't get dirty. Nobody should touch. We took it to Puttaparthi. It is there. Swami does not accept gifts. Who is to bell the cat? So I was there all the time talking. So all my cousins very shrewd. If I get into trouble by telling, I will get into. They said, hey Geeta, you tell Swami, we got gift, we got. So we are all standing in that dining room. Swami used to have dinner. It is a circular staircase in the Prashanti Mandir where he used to stay before. We are all standing after dinner. Swami used to give us Pad Namaskar there. So all of us used to go up the staircase and take Pad Namaskar. Swami was standing. We are all, what is this? All of you are standing like one caterpillar, he asked. Because all the kids are girls. So I piped, Swami, we got you a gift for your birthday present. Naka, for me? Yes, Swami, for your Baba. Already, that means he's reacting very nicely. No, Naka. Yes, Swami, for you. Yakudundi. He said, where is it? Swami, shedlo petna. We have kept it in the shed, Swami. Akudunda? Yes, Swami, for your birthday, for tomorrow. Swami, please, Swami, you must accept from us. How did you get the money? See, that's the parent. If your child brings home one big iPhone 16, you have to ask, where did you get the money? Don't say some very intelligent son, he has brought it from somewhere. So he said, where did you get the money? Swami, from Gauri festival, we collected the money. Oh, chala, santosham, very happy. Is it there? Can I see? Yes, Swami, you want to see Swami? We brought it. So we have brought it. Our gift for Swami. So we all ran. Swami used to have a black flashlight, very big one. He turned on the flashlight like Pied Piper in Hamlin. We all followed him. He with the flashlight, we the kids, all the elders are watching. We said, none of you elders, you don't come. Because they had all discouraged. Why are you doing? Swami won't take it, you people. Oh, usual elders will tell all this. We ran, he is taking. We went there. Swami. As soon as he said, oh, you dayam techara. He said, you brought a ghost for me? Because you have covered it with a white sheet. You brought me ghost? No, Swami. Somebody found scissors, something, we cut it open. Swami, so beautiful. Some fan. 40th birthday, you remember the year. Oh, very nice. Where shall we keep? Swami, behind your chair, Swami. Tomorrow we want to keep it, Swami, so you are not hot, Swami. Kamavadani can say his Vedam, whatever. We want to keep. Okay. Swami agreed. We were so thrilled with ourselves. Next day, my poor cousin, he got 1,000 instructions. Hey, put all the pots in front of the fan. If everybody looks at the fan, Swami won't like it. He will tell, remove it, put it. Don't turn it on too fast. If his hair blows, he doesn't like it very much. Poor fellow was petrified to turn on the fan. So many instructions, everything arranged. We were only the Sevadar. Fan is put, everything is put. The program started, all these beautiful bhajan singers like you, they are all sitting. Raja Reddy, Jose, everyone is sitting. Swami comes in full parade with the Veda Gosham and everything. He comes, he sits, this fellow mildly, he turns the fan. Swami, this fellow, we are all sitting on ladies. This fellow put it away. He's getting up because his hair is blowing, something he's going. He gets up, tells him to turn off, picks up the phone, brings it to the front of the stage, turns it in such a way so it is going to the bhajan singer. Of all the people, what bhajan, that to these bhajan singers, they never give us chance to sing. Why they should get our birthday present there? We should wasted this money on these people. They are not even singing nicely and they are getting all the fan. Whole birthday, 40th birthday, I remember, spoiled for us. Because our possession we had brought with so much difficulty, that too Penakonda, Bukkapatnam, Kottacheruvu. So these people. Anyway, the whole birthday got spoiled. Birthday got over. In the night, he is going to give birthday namaskaram. So we all are standing like the same caterpillar, circular stage. Oh, everybody had castor oil prasadam for my birthday, Swami said. Look at your face. No, Swami. Why are you all looking like this? No, Swami, we gave you promise to take our birthday present. And you did not take it, Swami. We are all very sad. Oh, I took it. Why are you saying? Swami, we gave it to you. I took it from you people. Who told you to put for this bhajan singer, Swami? We didn't give them. We gave you from our Gauri Puja money, that too, collected. So Swami said, oh, you are giving me for my birthday. Yes, Swami. You have to give me what I like, no? Yes, Swami, you liked it, Swami, yesterday. It was your birthday. You were hot. You said, yes, it's very good in Puttaparthi hot weather, Swami. You liked it, Swami. We gave you. He said, no, shall I tell you what I really want? Next year, will you bring me? Yes, Swami. Forget this stupid fan, it's gone. Next year, we will collect more money. What do you want, Swami? Tell us, Swami. 40th birthday, brothers and sisters, this is what my Swami, he said, Sai ardinchu mee nundi sadgunamalu. Sarvamanava sodara sakhya buddhi, swartha tyagambu parishuddha sangha seva, sai kichedi dhanamide, satyamaganu. I will translate. Sai ardinchu mee nundi sadgunamalu. What does Swami want from you for his birthday? Sadgunamalu, the wonderful, good, noble qualities. Sarva manava sodara sakhya buddhi, love and brotherly love towards all mankind. Sarva manava sodara sakhya buddhi, brotherly and friendly love towards all. Swartha tyagambu parishuddha sangha seva, give up your own desires, and with that knowledge, do Sangha Seva, community Seva, Parishuddha Sangha Seva. What type of Seva? Pure and loving Seva. Swartha Tyagambo. Let go of your Swartha, your selfishness, and do Parishuddha Sangha Seva, pure community service. Sai kichedi dhanamide satyamuganu. This is the birthday present. This is the wealth that your Sai wants from you. Vacheyada testara. Will you bring it next year? 100th year has come. I am still trying. 100th year has come. Maybe the first thing to develop is Shireddha and Bhakti, so that we can do Swartha Tyagambo, forget our selfish desires, our extraordinary desires, develop some ceiling on desires, and give him the real birthday present that he wants, more than the music, the dance, the drama. Maybe we can all try. I am still trying. 40th birthday. This is the 100th birthday. Sairam.